The powers that were in this world do everything they can to convince us that we have to do something other than that which we are innately driven to do in this life, something other than that which we are truly passionate about. And what reason do they give us for having to forsake ourselves in this way? Safety and security. Now, the type of safety and security that they have us overly preoccupied with has nothing to do with actual primal safety. It's not running away from grizzly bears or defending yourself from saber-toothed tigers. The security that they're talking about is a lie. It's a lie that we are told time and time again to suffocate our freedom, to keep us small and easily controlled. It's easy to control people or to rule over them when you have them convinced that they need to spend their entire lives striving for something that's actually intangible, for something that they will never actually achieve. There is no promise of it. People are convinced that they need to set aside their dreams and aspirations until they're 65 years old, and then, if they're lucky, they can enjoy what they can while they can. And anything else is considered irresponsible. Okay, maybe that's a rash generalization, but you get the point. Nobody comes alive when they're merely working to survive from one day to the next. We come alive when we renounce that which no longer serves us. When we renounce the illusions of safety and security, we step through the fear into the great unknown in pursuit of that which lights us up. Responsibility, by the way, is nothing more than a person's ability to respond. In order to be able to respond, we need to be present right here, right now. And if we are constantly preoccupied with securing our safety in the future, we sure as hell aren't present. So we need to shed this indoctrinated idea of security if we are to regain our ability to respond to that which lights us up. We need to embrace the fact that sometimes in life, the most responsible thing we can do is to take chances, step out of line, and be irresponsible. When you let go of this concept of security that has been weighing you down and take that leap of faith, that is when you discover what you are truly capable of. When you shed the illusion of security and begin to trust in the wisdom of your own heart, trust in your own deep inner knowing, in your own connection with the universe, that is when you begin to reclaim your sovereignty. And sovereignty is synonymous with true freedom. You cannot have sovereignty or be sovereign without being truly free, and you cannot be truly free without being sovereign. There's so much more to life than the boxes we work so hard to fit in. So expand your boundaries one radical choice at a time. That choice can be big, that choice can be small, regardless of how significant it may seem. They are all meaningful. They are all progress on the road back to true freedom. Walk away from gossip. Clean house and get rid of all of those things that you convinced yourself you needed but never use. Join that choir if you love to sing. Write that article and submit it to that magazine. Travel to that place that you've always been called to visit, but were too afraid to. Speak your truth in a challenging situation. And then do it again and again and again until sharing your truth becomes your new way of being, until making choices that are in alignment with your heart becomes your default. And then gracefully allow for all of the things and all of the people around you who can no longer support this new version of yourself to fall away. Make a habit of acknowledging and expressing the little truths in your life. And you will find that all of these little acts have a way of gathering momentum and affecting change larger than you ever imagined possible. What happens is that in allowing your truth to flow through you and out into the world around you, you have altered your resonance. And so now you start attracting people and experiences and opportunities into your life that resonate with this new version of yourself, with this new higher frequency that you have embodied. This is the universal law of attraction at play. You have now changed your frequency by bringing more conscious awareness into your choices and your actions. And so now you attract that which is more in alignment with your new vibration. You have become more aligned with the truth of who you are. And the world around you is mirroring that back to you. And it will continue to provide you with ever more opportunities to continue to choose for yourself, to continue to choose your truth, to continue to move towards sovereignty and freedom. Remember, security is a lie. It is not a thing that we can ever be guaranteed, no matter how well we behave, no matter how many feats of contortionism we perform to fit into our assigned box. It is an illusory control tactic, so deeply embedded within our society, so deeply ingrained within our psyches, that stepping through its heavy veil often acts as a sort of informal initiation on our journey back to reclaiming our freedom. The fear of releasing attachment to the illusion of freedom can be incredibly intense. But it is also the most important step of all, because it is the first step toward our freedom, toward reclaiming our sovereignty. And nothing happens without the first step. So feel that fear. Move your way through it. And see what life is like on the other side, one step closer to freedom.